Hello, hello, hello. Check. Can you hear me now? Good. I almost dropped my Steam controller. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. I hope you're as excited as I am to play some Doom Eternal. Now, if you've been following along, you know that we've had experiences with this game. And it was one of those games that just didn't click. But I really wanted it to. And after hearing Hugo Martin talk more about it, his excitement just, it comes through. And I thought, maybe now's the time. Give Doom Eternal another shot. This feeling of mine also happens to coincide with an experience that I had at Knott's Berry Farm in 1998. Over the weekend. So Snoopy, if you're watching, this one's for you. Like they say, friends are limited, but Doom is eternal. That's right, Anwar. I've never heard that before, but I like it, and I'm going to say it now. We have the overlay going for when we talk about the config, because this is going to be kind of more about the config. My journey with any game is really a journey with my Steam controller. And I'd like to share with you guys some of the things that I've added to my config. And I'd like to get from you guys ideas for maybe some things that I could do to improve it. Because it really all comes down to weapon switching. Most of the functions and the abilities or whatever, those are fine. Those all have good homes, and they're comfortable where they are. But the weapon switching, while not uncomfortable, is really different in this game, and it's really demanding. So I started thinking about it differently. Not like selecting my weapons, but instead of selecting weapons, having weapon-like slots. Think of like my A weapon slot and my B weapon slot. And then creating combos for A and B. That I could load those combos and then quickly toggle between them. And this is just an idea for a possible Steam controller workflow. Not because it's the most efficient way of navigating your weapon selection, but because I thought it would be an interesting thing to do. And it turns out it was kind of interesting. And it's evolved and it's changed quite a bit. And I've tried everything with radials and touch menus, and they're just too slow and too unreliable, especially for a game like this where it really matters. You don't have time to try again with a radial. You don't even have time to really double press sometimes, or long press. So we'll get into it. Hey, Al, good to see you. I was hoping you'd be here. All right. It's good to see you all. Anwar, Nemo, happy Doomsday. Let's begin. What should we do to start? I mean, this isn't necessarily like a playthrough. I just want to go over controls first. What if we go like, I really have very, very little experience with all of the stuff in this game, so bear with me as I try and figure out what's what. But I think these are where we can play through certain levels and stuff. By the way, does Doom have multiplayer? It does. It does have multiplayer. But it's a weird multiplayer. I don't know if it's weird, but it's like an unusual sort of thing. You get to play as demons, and I mean, I don't know, it looks cool, but I've not tried it. Anybody who is available, hop into the voice chat. I'm getting it turned on right now. I'm not getting turned on. I'm turning on the voice chat. Hey, what's up, Trap? Happy Doomsday. First off, don't go to ultra-violence difficulty unless you want the fun zone. Is that the only place where it's at, ultra-violence? That's what I've been playing on. But, I don't know. I assume the fun zone, you know, like Hugo has been saying, is relative to the person, you know? Let's see. We'll just go cultist base. I'm not going to go ultra violence right now because I don't want to engage with the game necessarily. I want to go over control stuff. Let's go the easiest baby mode. I know. But this isn't about showing off skills. We can maybe do that once we've acquired said skills. But first, we're figuring out how we're navigating through our weapon selection. Hey, what's up, Sarcastic Warlock? Good to see you. All right, got the audio going. Here, let's look, before we go into it, before it gets too crazy, let me show you what I've landed on. And understand, this is through many dozens of hours at this point of experimentation. Not to find what is the best configuration for the Steam controller, or the best configuration for this game, but what is the best configuration for my dumb hands. That's really where the challenge lies. So we tried radials on our touchpads and we tried activating them all sorts of different ways, but radials are just unreliable. They don't work. I mean, they work when you're testing them. And then when you go to use them, it misfires. And that happens. And when it happens, it just ruins your game. And in a game like this, that could cost you your life. So no, we can't have that. So what I've kind of landed on after trying many, many things is using my face buttons. And since I have an always-on gyro, essentially, I don't miss out on, you know, being able to aim. Though it does feel weird. Like, it feels weird for my hands to be so far away from the touchpad. But it's really only when I'm selecting my weapons. And I kind of realized an interesting thing. Using my face buttons as my weapon selection, I was able to select, and I was selecting through them a lot more interestingly than I would have if it was a radial. Because a radial is kind of such a pain to sort of access. I find I don't constantly go and access it because it is unreliable, and I know that. But the face buttons are really dang reliable. And the dexterity that I have for them is really, really good. So I can do really small, long presses or really fast double presses. And it's very comfortable and effective. So I started playing it differently. And I started playing the game specifically switching weapons every single time I would shoot. Holding down the trigger and switching weapons because my face buttons had access or given me access to 4 different weapons. So then I thought, all right, well, what if I change this up? And this is where I started thinking, I'm going to think of it like weapon A, weapon B. And I'm going to buffer weapon B, and I'm going to select weapon A. So whether that's my assault rifle, I don't remember all the names of the guns, the assault rifle and the rocket launcher, right? Because that's a good combo to have, to toggle in between, back and forth. You could do the precision bolt, which is a large amount of damage, and that's apparently like the really popular thing to do. It's to quick scope the precision bolt with the rifle, and then switch to the rocket launcher, and back and forth and back and forth. And it's a really interesting process, because to do the precision bolt, you have to pull the left trigger soft pull, and then the right trigger to fire, and then weapon switch, and then fire, and then weapon switch, and then left trigger to soft pull, or left trigger soft pull, and then right trigger to fire, and then weapon switch, and then fire, and then weapon switch. You know what I mean? And it gets really interesting when you start thinking about specifically about the pattern, and you're not thinking about the enemies, and you're not thinking about the jumping mechanics, and you're not thinking about where the next set of monkey bars are. You're just thinking about this pattern that you're pressing with your fingers. It's almost like when you start learning how to count binary on your hands. You can't help but do it all the time. And you want to test yourself, and you want to see how fast you could find certain numbers. And you want to do it backwards or forwards, or you just want to do it because it feels like something that you can feel with your brain and with your hands. And there's something really satisfying about that. So then the weapon switching became really satisfying and really fun. Not that I became like amazing at the game, but I actually started doing quite a bit better now that I was able to quickly and consistently and reliably switch to one of these 4 weapons. But as you know, 4 weapons are not enough weapons. And this idea of having an A weapon and a B weapon really got me thinking, how could I quickly load these combos, this A weapon, B weapon configuration? Easily. What I'm doing now, let me show you. And this might change. This might change in 15 minutes. This might change in an hour. This might change in a day. I don't know. But this is where we're at right now. And I really like it. So, A. Take A, for example, okay? When you press A, it goes to your shotgun. Your combat shotgun. When you're holding A, you're on combat shotgun mode. Think of it like that, okay? And just hold that in your brain. We're going to go over to B. B is your super shotgun. The selection of these weapons is not necessarily the most efficient Doom Eternal top 4 weapon selection, whatever. It's what I've been having the most fun with in the game and what I quickly rely on the most so far based on my limited experience. So super shotgun on B on a single press. Super shotgun. All right. Why? It's your assault rifle. Hopefully. And then X3. What's 3? Oh, plasma. The plasma rifle. All right. And now here's the thing. You can combo all of these weapons. And the way you launch a combo or load a combo is, say you want to combo with your shotgun. I hold A, and then I just slide my finger up to B. Or I slide my finger up to X. Let me just try turning this on real quick. Is it working? Oh, I don't know if it's working. All right, we'll figure that out in a minute. All right. Hey, Sora, how's it going? Good to see you. Okay. So, shotgun combos, shotgun button, which is A, and then up to X or over to B. And then super shotgun combos. Same thing, but with the super shotgun button, which is currently B. So you hit B and then double press, not a double press, but a multi-press, right, from B down to A or from B to Y. So each of these 4 guns has a combo function. And does that make sense? That loads the A and the B, and it buffers the B. And I'll show it to you here in a second. And this is why we turned it on baby mode so that we can test this out. I kind of just want to get these guys out of the way. All right. I'm gonna go X for my plasma gun, and it fires immediately because there's no long press and there's no double press being used. Because of that, there's no delay, so it fires really fast. All right. Good grief. Mick Gordon, you're so loud in my ears. The Mick. All right. I'm going to turn the music down. It's too brutal for me right now. Okay, hello? All right. Now watch. A is our shotgun, right? I go AB, and now it loads. Well, you didn't really see it load because I already had my shotgun selected. But all right, let's say we have our assault rifle, okay? And we're going to go AB, shotgun, rocket launcher. Did you see that? So AB is shotgun rocket launcher. AX is shotgun assault rifle. Are you seeing this? And then I could just quick switch between the two of them. And actually, I do need to fix one thing. I have to go and change this weapon wheel delay. I'm not using the weapon wheel. So I don't want it coming up at all when I'm switching. You could only hear game audio? Oh, weird. I wonder why. I wonder if I'm muted over here. Let me see.
Why, yes, you're muted over in the voice chat.
Oh, there it is. All right. Hey, how's it going, man?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm very nice.
Good. So I'm just explaining this this little combo system. And so with Y is my assault rifle, and if I go YX, then it goes assault rifle ballista. And if I go YB, then it goes assault rifle rocket launcher. And it doesn't no matter what other weapon I'm on. So if I'm on a totally different combo, like assault or let's say, yeah, rocket launcher and shotgun, I can go XY, and it does both weapons. And it's not doing both weapons because I'm pressing two things. It's doing those as a combo, like a corded press. And it's super reliable. All right, let's see. Let's move forward.
Yep, I'm having issues on my side.
Are you?
Yeah, I had to try to fix it in my end. I'll be right back.
All right. Good luck. Oh, I need ammo. All right, so here's the new thing, the really, really weird thing that I'm doing that is the hardest to get used to. And it is the quick weapon switch button function. So, I don't know if you're seeing it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm able to switch weapons really fast. And the way it's working is my right trigger soft pull is fire, and right trigger full pull is switch weapon to my previous weapon. All right, and the hard part is remembering what weapons I have where.
think I fixed the audio.
You fixed the audio?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think I fixed it.
Right on.
Okay.
All right. Need to chainsaw more.
Now, what did I miss?
Nothing. Just a quick demonstration.
I do like the idea of having weapon switching with the face buttons. I've been trying to replicate the same thing with my own config, but I do want to keep the weapon wheel, but it didn't work out. Eventually, if only I have a separate weapon wheel key binding, would have been like a godsend for me. But no, it's tied.
I cannot
Yeah.
pinpoint his exact location at this time.
What you can do, what I've done is when I wanted to use the weapon wheel, I had it turned on at like a really low delay. And then I have my weapon switching here with these face buttons, but then my right bumper was set to a start press, or my left bumper was set to right bumper start press, and that would just make it fire without pulling up the weapon wheel when I would switch. And then if I wanted it, I could switch it over to a regular press, use these for my weapon selection, my quick selection, and then if I wanted a weapon wheel, I could just hit that left shoulder. And I was doing that for a while, but the problem I had with it was just taking a little bit longer. Part of me liked having it because it kind of gave me like a moment to breathe. But then at the same time, it kind of, sometimes it would just like mess up my flow. And then when I would come out of it, I would be like, oh, wait, where am I? Which way am I going? So I'm trying to stay away from it. I did
If only.
I did realize that
only it
you
was
could change
fixed.
it. You can modify, you can customize it in the game, which I thought was pretty cool. And that was helpful for a while. All right, so let's go. And we'll try.
Of course.
We're going to jump
Of
in.
course. Demo man saying freedom.
Right. Continue. Okay, we're going to continue the game. This is going to be a higher difficulty level. And now we're going to try and just like play the game. This is where I'm
boy.
left off. And we're on ultra violence.
Oh boy.
I'm over my head. So you're going to see me. I'm going to die a lot. But it's going to be fun. This is one of those special things that you can do in for whatever points, something.
Have fun with the fun zone.
All right.
In less than 20 seconds.
Right, but we're doing controls. This is not switching every time. Unless I was out. Does it not switch to a weapon if the weapon is out of ammo?
Automatically? I think so.
All right. That would make sense.
I think that's the optional thing,
Right, this
if
is.
I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But if you lose all your ammo, will default to the chainsaw immediately.
Right.
And you wouldn't want that. And when it comes to ammo management, you had to take that to account.
Yeah. Damn it. I'm still not very great with soft pull, full pull on my right trigger. So sometimes I full pull instead of soft pull.
Joy of my life.
But playing this is gonna force me.
Finally, our child is down. You thought the Marauders are a nuisance? Wait till you deal with the Archfiles.
You know what? I had a really good time with the Marauder over the weekend. I replayed him over and over and over. And it actually, like, it clicked. It's like he's just doing what I'm doing, you know? And when I stopped doing what the game told me to do, like stay at a minimum range, then life got so much better. I started playing at long range and dodging his attack. And it was substantially more fun.
I noticed myself. It's one of those things where the tutorial does a really bad job of explaining how to defeat the enemy, in this case the Marauders. I think the best way for me to defeat him is to keep your distance against him. Like
right.
Try to bait him to come into you.
Yeah.
I mean, he's supposed to be your equal. You have to play a bit of a defensive role.
I agree.
So if it comes up to you, you have to time it right. And timing is a big part of defeating the Marauders easily. I mean, it's very easy to deal with him in one-on-one duel, but as an arena fight, it's gonna be very tricky.
Yeah, it'd be best to I would probably just stay away from him, I think. At least that would be the first thing I would try, was just stay away from him, and take everything out, move around, and then try and deal with him one-on-one. At least that's the most fun, because he is so much fun one-on-one.
Well, get ready, because they're gonna do the thing where you're gonna have to deal with one very tough enemy and the Marauders together. That part is probably the hardest I have to face.
Right.
I got like a couple times because of it. That's before I decide to play a master level. Unprepared, by the way.
Oh shit. I have to change my grenade, my swap grenade button. I don't think it's bound to anything right now. Damn it! It's not how I wanted that to happen. Damn it. I didn't want to do that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh! Oh, shoot.
Oh. That was unlucky.
All right.
That was unlucky.
Here's what I'm finding. My BA combo is absolutely my favorite.
Oh yes, the super shotgun.
And the ballista.
I forgot the name. Yeah, the ballista combo.
Yeah. And then what I'm
It's
doing...
super effective towards super demons if timed correctly.
Right. I'm accidentally doing it when I don't mean to. I'm doing rocket. I'm doing super shotgun rocket when I mean to do the other one. So BA, because super shotgun is B, so BA is the super shotgun ballista combo, and then BY is super shotgun rocket combo. I just have to say that out loud to remember it. And then YB is assault rifle rocket launcher. That makes sense. YX ballista assault rifle. XA. Is that right? Yeah, XA. Plasma and chain gun. AB. Combat shotgun and rocket launcher. BY. Super shotgun. Rocket launcher. Okay. And like what I found was like the most important part for my hands was I was setting up these combos, you know, staging these two different buttons. And what was weird was the combo was firing and it was working when I would press one button, but then I kept wanting to switch to like my super shotgun, you know, and I wanted to wait just to switch to my super shotgun and know that I was switching to it as fast as possible, not switching to it via a combo. So, because then I was like, oh, well, I don't want to do a combo just to end up on the super shotgun, because that's the last one of the combo. But I want to be able to go directly to super shotgun, and doing that corded press using the face buttons as multi-press, corded press activators, essentially, kind of worked out really well. And I think it works out particularly good for the Steam controller because the face buttons are kind of close together. So it's really easy to press two of them at once. And it makes a lot more sense in my brain what is where in terms of A, B, X, Y. Like I always know that super shotgun is on B and that regular shotgun is on A and that my assault rifle is on Y. And the plasma rifle makes sense on X because like X is blue and the plasma rifle makes me think it's blue and it has an X on it somewhere, I'm sure. All right, we're going to skip this stupid gore nest thing. This is like one of those, you know, additional things that you can do if you want to be extra dumb and unlock stuff. But it's ridiculously difficult and not necessary. Wait, which way are we going? This way?
Oh, but unless you need it for the post-game stuff.
For the what?
When you get near the final level.
Uh-huh.
Probably need to get the, and I cannot say this while spoiling.
Yeah, don't say.
You need to complete all the gore nests. I mean, the what's the name again? I forgot. Don't I keep forgetting? But you have to do it eventually. I do suggest leveling up your arsenal first, so you can get a bit of experience.
Right. Yeah. Well, the game for some reason says that they're voluntary. Like, you don't have to do it to like complete the level or whatever. And I've been doing them as I go, but I don't know. I don't think we have to do it.
Well, unless you're gonna play the DLCs, that is.
Shoot.
Ouch.
All right, I need to turn the music up more. At this
Yes,
point.
give me the Mick Gordon.
All
Oh
right.
yes, 100%.
Hold on to your mix.
Oh yes, I can't wait for the fun zone. Yes! Yes, Mick Gordon, jet your music onto my stream. Did you know that the Mi Hook is actually tied to your frame rate?
Hey, what?
I mean, do you know that the Mi Hook is tied to your frame rate?
The meat
Well,
hook is
first
tied
you
to your
die.
frame rate? What do you mean?
Yes.
I don't follow.
That's
Isn't the whole
Well,
game tied to your frame
it's-
rate?
no, just nope. Just let me, if I remember correctly, the enemy speed will be faster if it's above 30 frames per second. But the Mi Hook, it goes faster if you're at above 60. So if you try to Mi Hook, you can gain much faster momentum
Right.
if you're like going to swing around.
Ah. Yeah. I love the meat hook. I'm a big fan of hooks in general. All different kinds.
And surprisingly, it's pretty good speed one tactic. You can get to one place to other pretty fast thanks to the frame rate lock.
Yeah. I've seen people fling
you're
themselves
using the slow mode.
way across the map. Shit! In the corner.
Oop.
I hate getting stuck in the corners.
During my first playthrough, I was using the slow mode mod, but I didn't like it over time as it does interrupt the flow. Eventually, I finally disabled it, and I'm happy about it.
Nice.
And honestly, you probably should disable that at some point.
Why? I like it.
Oh, trust me, you will know why you have to disable it.
But if I like it right
does,
now, then I don't need to disable it right now. If I don't
Okay.
like it in the future, then I can disable it in the future. But I'm not going to disable it because I might not like it in the future. I'm going to enjoy it while I can. I like changing up my mods all the time, you know? I'm not playing to find the meta.
Slow mode is pretty useful. It is pretty useful for precise headshots.
Oh, heck yeah.
And I do use
And
it all the
if
time.
you're streaming, it makes for a lot of really fun shots. Because it's entertaining to watch things in slow motion.
Especially when you hook someone and get slow motion. Oh no. Oh no, the reference here.
Oh, it feels so
God.
good when he punches
That
me in the
enemy
chest.
type. Oh yes, the Archviles. If you see them, take them out immediately. If you can't, otherwise you're gonna have the fun zone time.
Okay. Stay out of the fun zone, Ryker. Oh! There was gum on my shoe. I couldn't walk very fast because the demons spit their gum on the floor. Like a couple of monsters.
They could have went with different gum.
Hey, what's up, Wernetta? How's it going? Happy Doomsday.
Hello. Hello there. Welcome to the Doom Eternal live stream, sponsored by the Gum Zone.
I need ammo. You! Give me your ammo.
Oh yes, the slow motion. Oh, that's Kino.
See, can you seriously tell me that that doesn't look amazing?
So Kino. Oh, you're getting cornered.
Gah!
Ah.
He poked me with his little finger. Damn it.
Ultraviolence is pretty damn hard.
It's perfect. It makes you work for it. And then it feels so good when you win.
I remember doing my first playthrough, I decided to start with ultraviolence. And boy, oh boy, oh, it was pretty damn hard. There was a point I had to temporarily switch difficulty just to make it a little easier to bypass one area of the level. Not this one. It's the winter stage, I think.
There's no shame in that.
Unfortunately, the fun zone is not fun at all. Oh shit, it's them.
He's
It's
here.
the Archvile. The ultimate. Oh shit, he's summoning.
Great.
Get ready to have the fun sometime.
Here we go into the fun zone, everybody.
No more fun so for you.
Shit! God damn it!
No. Oh, damn it.
Oh, it's so good.
We were so close.
Fuck,
We won a
I
rush
know.
of greatness.
So close. You could smell victory. You could smell it. What's funny is
Here we go again.
it could take you 15 minutes to get through a thing, and then it could take you 5 minutes, like when you do it right, you know? Like there's so many more efficient
You have to
ways to do
play-
things.
If you have the microwave beam mod, I think this is where you should use it for.
Which one?
The microwave beam for the plasma rifle.
Oh yeah, I do.
I mean the plasma cannon.
You know, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do to swap. Oh no, I do. My joystick. That's what I'm doing with it. My joystick. My joystick is my
Your
change
joystick
mod
can't be-
and change grenade button.
Yeah, use it as a temporary stun, so you can stun them temporarily.
Right. Okay.
Eventually, you were cornered.
That
so,
doesn't matter. All right. So,
Mike,
what would that go good with? You know, like comboed with? Because currently, I've got a rocket launcher with it, and I've got the chain gun, and then I toggle between them.
I say use the microwave beam first, and then you can do what you do best.
Right.
Use the ballista and shotgun.
Oh, I see. All right.
Timing
Here we
plays
go.
an important factor here. Otherwise, you're gonna screw up easily, especially if you haven't upgraded the microwave beam earlier.
Shoot. That wasn't
Like
gonna end
that.
well.
It ticked for me. I haven't used microwave beam, but when I replay a game again for a couple stages, I find the microwave beam to be pretty useful once you fully upgrade them.
Yeah. I don't know if I've how upgraded it is, if any.
If you check. Watch this. It's him. The meat man is here. Oh, nice. This is the point you could have stunned him using the microwave beam.
Right. But then I would have had to remember to switch to it, and but yeah, that would have been a good spot. I gotta belch on these guys before I do that. I always forget to belch on them
that-
first.
You really need to use the belch.
Yeah.
If the crucible blade is removed,
Oh boy, here comes this iconic area where most people have trouble defeating Marauder there. Have fun with that.
All right. You broke your little sword. Uh-oh. It's a magic sword.
Oh no. You're welcome to the icon of scene. Oh wait, never mind, he's just sleeping. Oh, time to fix it.
your vault should contain what you need.
Wow, nice clipping. Nice collision, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, you did the swing. Get ready for the fun zone. Here it comes.
The fun zone has arrived.
Good. Now you can go one-on-one on him. This arena is tight, so this makes this smaller to fight a little trickier than usual.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of space to at least bait him out.
In the air. I like him. I like him a lot. I'm a fan.
Oh, okay, round 2, let's go. Oh, I never seen this. I haven't seen this gold kill in a while. No, actually, this is my first time seeing that type of gold kill. Isn't that like head break? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh, on zone round 2, let's go. The real time area fed is pretty effective towards Marauders if timed right. But it's way tricky to deal with that.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, I see him. Now we can go one-on-one.
There we go, baby.
Oh, that was tough. That was tough.
It was very satisfying. I feel very satisfied right now.
The world of Argentinur has fallen. Divided, the demonic energy flows now to the south, and the society you once knew has been replaced by a corrupt
Society.
undertaker.
Hey, Mr. Samuel Hayden, we live in society. Bottom text.
Those guys are
fucking
fun
Pinky.
in Doom 2016. Wait until you see the Pinkies in Doom Eternal.
Oh, they're way
fucked them
easier.
all as a bitch.
I think they're way easier here because you have the dash.
Yes. But for some reason, I have a much harder time with them compared
Oh,
to
really?
2016.
Well, they're definitely more rambunctious, that's for sure.
Flows now to the south.
Yeah, unlike Doom 2016 where I can easily deal with them, I have a hard time with them in this game. Like, you can...
This way.
Like, they can just turn around so quick that I don't have time to knock them down. It's just
Right.
not fun for me. But the tactic is still the same.
Oh,
A well-placed rocket launcher with a remote detonator will do the job.
sometimes it's just a matter of momentum, you know? If you can't get your momentum, then you just kind of get stuck. For me, in a lot of ways, this is like a Tony Hawk game. Getting, like,
Tony
beating
Hawk.
the level is a matter of, like, learning the map, learning your best line,
Nur has
your
fallen.
favorite things that you want to do along the route.
Demonic energy flows now to the south, and the society
Tony Hawk,
once knew
oh,
has been replaced
Demon
by a
Slayer.
corrupted world
Yeah.
Eternal.
maker rule. It did not need
Now we need a remix of Superman with the only one who feels is you. Oh, I can't wait for that remix. Make it happen. Using the ballistic zoom-in mod is super effective towards the pinkies.
Yeah, it just takes a while to charge.
Yeah, that's the problem. If you upgrade them, it's pretty damn easy to deal with them.
Oh, nice.
But right now, it's not.
The world of Argentinur has fallen. Divided, the demonic energy flows now to the south, and the society you once knew has been replaced by a corrupted world under maker rule. It did not need to end this way.
Oh, you did the thing. You did the thing. You got there fast with the Hope Miku.
Yeah. No, 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 no.
You're almost dead.
I know. I need ammo so bad. I need armor and ammo and health. Oh, and I kill him. Of all the things to kill with the ballista. What a waste. All right.
The world of Argentinur has fallen. Divided, the demonic energy flows now to the south, and the society you once knew has been replaced by a corrupted world under maker rule. It did not need to end this way.
Whoa.
Oh, this is the second hardest area in this game thus far. I mean, this level.
It's almost like the level gets progressively more difficult as it continues.
Yeah, this is where we used to use your rocket launcher with a remote detonator mod.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
I assume you haven't got that mod yet.
I do. I have it. I'm just not using it. I like killing him with the super shotgun. I like standing here, jumping into the air, turning around, and doing that. That's like my favorite way to kill him. Doesn't always work out, but that's what I like to do.
It's much, well, tough to do with them in internal than 2016, so it's not gonna work out like most of the time.
The world
It works. It works out enough. I mean, I've made it this far, right?
divided.
I've fucked quite a few pinkies
Flows now to the south,
so far.
and the society you once knew has been replaced by a corrupted.
Oh, let's see how it goes.
You think this is more challenging than the Marauder?
Doing the Marauder fight, at least in this level, yes, but not here.
Oh, hello.
So I cannot tell you which specific level that was more difficult for me, but that will be like a spoiler warning, so I cannot say that level name.
Yeah. No spoilers.
But here is the second difficult arena in this level. I can tell you that. And it's because of 3 freaking pinkies. Oh.
I'm out of almost all my ammo.
Ah, yes. The low ammo capacity.
And there's nobody around for me to kill and borrow ammo from.
And this is where my criticism with Doom Eternal comes from. Congratulations, you beat the second most difficult area in this level.
Oh, thank you. Oh, shit. No, that's the most difficult level. Section. Ugh. Gargoyles. They're nasty. They smell. One of the things that I find really fun to do is to jump out, snap around, let myself fly backwards, you know, jump again, and like shoot myself in with a dash. I love it. There's something really funny about how it feels. That's a different kind of funny, but I still like it.
I'm guessing you use mouse delta to achieve this.
Doing what? Oh, mouse delta.
Mouse
Yeah.
delta. I know you can do the same with a flip stick.
You can. It's just not as consistent. It's not as reliable. Because it's
I should
much.
adopt that for my config.
What was that?
I should use that out for my config.
It's really nice, and I like having them on my left and right snaps, as well as my 180. Especially in a game like this where characters are going past you a lot. Oh shit! Where there's kind of a lot of circle strafing, you know.
Oh boy. Imagine if Microsoft fully exposed those Xbox Elite paddles.
Right? Man.
I know that Hugo Martin has been using the paddles and how he calls it like a revolution. But at the same time, Microsoft doesn't really expose them, so this could be really damn useful here. They could implement like a dedicated 180-degree turn for this game. At least as an optional button action.
Yeah.
It's quite being useful here.
I think it's weird that there's not a one there in some games. Actually, there is a 180 button, and in some old shooters and stuff, there would be a snap 180 button. It was an actual thing, but it just never caught on. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I know Splatoon has it too, but that game was made using gyro-gamer in the start.
Right.
Although this game could benefit more game action in this particular case, especially for controller players who would like to turn around quickly compared to the mouse inputs.
Big time.
Oh right, you died.
Sort of. Not a real death,
Oh,
you know, just a respawny kind of death.
By the way, Resident Evil Village has 180 turn.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Nice.
You just go press. You just move back, and then press the A button to turn around.
Huh.
Yeah, it works similarly to how Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 handles the 180-degree turn. So that requires 2 buttons for input to do it. Why proper dedicated game action for this would be nice and easier than having 2 buttons at the same time.
Ah, I'm stuck. Jeez. They gang up on you.
Oh yes. The cacodemons are tough. The cacodemons are aggressive here, so you had to use your good old ballista zoom. But like you said, the time it takes is slow, so you have to make sure you're in the clear before you use them.
Oh, damn it. I switched too fast. Damn it. I was almost loaded and ready for him.
If you don't like the fun zone, use the BFG.
I avoid using the BFG, man, at all costs. Out of ammo.
Oh no! It always happens. It always happens.
What? Oh, I was trying
Yep,
to
you pressed the wrong
chainsaw him.
button.
Dumb. So for anyone that's watched me play Cyberhook, this is my ideal form of gameplay. It's something that's brutal and punishing, and I can do it over and over and over again, and then eventually get better at it and feel productive about that. Feel proud of the accomplishment of winning. But I like to die. Like, if I'm not dying, there's something wrong. Especially in a Doom game, you know?
Remember back in the Doom 2016 live stream where I quoted a Daikatana quote?
I don't remember.
It's like that here.
You have to remind me. I can't remember that far back.
Okay. Oh boy, how do I explain this? A cover art, a promo poster that says John Romero about to make you his bitch. And we replaced that with Hugo Martin, and this is Doom Eternal Nutshell.
Oh, right.
You have to become his bitch here. It makes sense now. You have to become like him. You have to become the fun zone.
I am the fun zone.
We are his fun zone.
Shit.
Hey, Chad, I've been seeing some Jonathan Frakes. Looks like why Ryker's having the fun zone, you Chad are talking about gargoyle. That's fun.
Oh, fun zoned him.
Oof. Still tough, but manageable. Now let's go back to the regular zone.
The zone of the living.
The Praetor should. I think. How many stuff do you have to upgrade thus far? I wonder about the points you have.
Yeah, me too. Let's take a look. Tab. Is tab the button, or is No, that's the wrong one.
I think it's tab.
I thought it was tab, but it's not doing it for me. Let me try again.
You have gamepad bindings too.
Yeah, I have a mixture.
But to be fair, Doom Eternal kind of force you to have button inputs anyway.
Yep.
It's pretty janky.
I've got a bunch of these points. I want to do my grenades, my ice bombs next.
I'm surprised you haven't haven't tapped on the more important ones.
And which ones would those be?
I need to you should look at the rest of them before you make it.
Oh no, no.
Before you make a decision.
No, this isn't my first time looking at the menu. As you can see, I've already unlocked quite a bit of these down here. Yeah, I don't like these. These are just for exploration, which to me doesn't help me win fights. That's not why I'm playing. And then these is like for health and shields. That's responsible, but
The environment
that's not nearly as
is
fun.
pretty damn important for at least post-game stuffs, especially with the explosive piñatas.
Right, but we're not near post-game stuff yet, so it's irrelevant. So
I
frag
do-
grenade and ice bomb are where we're at. These fundamentals, I mean, hell, these are even called fundamentals, so that's where the fun is for me.
You should upgrade the grenades. You should need them. You should use them more often, especially when it comes to crowd control.
Yeah, I need a better button for my grenade binding. All right, so that's what I'm leaning towards, grenade or ice grenade, but I've already got some ice grenade upgrades going.
Oh, too bad that frag and ice grenades are sharing the same button, so you have to switch them in advance. That's not fun.
Not necessarily. What I did earlier is I made 2 different buttons for each grenade, and it was just, you know, a multi-button. So it selected the grenade and then it launched it.
Oh, I was about to mention that too.
Yeah, and
I was
it
about to
works as
mention
long as you don't like manually switch the grenade, because then you're out of your sync, you know. But other than that, it worked. Fire twice before recharging. I think that's a good idea.
Oh yes, frag stock up.
Each
Eat them
demon
the
killed
most.
by grenade explosion spawns scatter bombs. That's good too. I love how it shows it to you up here, you know? It doesn't just give you a little text box explaining it, it actually shows you.
Oh yes, lower.
All right, I don't have the
No.
micro missiles. And I don't have... I haven't upgraded the microwave beam.
Yeah,
Let's see.
you should have done it from. You should have kind of done it earlier. At least if you're gonna use it as way to stunt super demons.
Right. Right. But then I wouldn't have been able to do the other things that I did. So, you know.
Yeah,
And if I
focus
I
on
don't use it a lot,
prioritizing
you know? I don't
the-
know. I think your suggestions are based on maybe like the meta, you know, like the most efficient ways of doing things. But that's just not the way I play, my man. That's just not the way I play. I play about
Oh no,
fun.
you should... Sorry.
What?
Oh right, you're in the fun zone.
My fun zone,
Anyway, you
not
can
Hugo Martin's fun zone. He can take his fun zone and go to hell, which is very appropriate. Lock on.
No pun intended.
I think I want the lock-ons.
You should focus on what you find the mods useful.
How do I unlock this? Exactly, because if I upgrade something that is meta, but I don't like it, then I'm not going to use it, and then it's just a waste of points. Like-
That's essentially how my first playthrough went as well. I first prioritized what makes the mod useful for me.
Right.
I didn't use the microwave beam as much during my first playthrough. I can tell you that.
How do I unlock these? What am I missing here?
Oh, you still have to unlock them first before you can upgrade them.
How do you unlock them, though, is my question. Is it just through playing?
You do have. You have to. I believe you have to find those. You have to find those flying drones around the map.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
You can also do. There's plenty of them in his man cave. I mean, Doom cave.
Right. I haven't spent hardly any time in there at all.
You should, because you can play the classic Doom games there.
Yeah. I have Doom 20 or Doom 64 installed. It's actually a really fun game to play with a Steam controller.
It's interesting. I actually played the game with source ports. It's definitely fun. But I haven't played much though. I do lean more on Doom 2 though. Oh yes.
this the way we're going?
Yes. Oh. Oh,
nice.
You know what that means. Now, which one that's more useful right now, at least in this current situation?
Because this will give me more health, and it will unlock the napalm belch.
First time playthrough, folks, we have to prioritize what's more important and useful during the playthrough before you go with the meta. You know, I want you to learn the ropes of the Doom Eternal mechanics before you go cray.
Right. I appreciate it.
Besides, most first-time players will take that approach anyway. Oh yes, puzzles.
Chocolate coin. My favorite.
Here comes the meme. Here comes the meme scene.
So much power.
Oh, not yet. Oh yes, cutscenes. My favorite. Extremely redundant cutscenes.
I'm like Indiana Jones.
This is the area where I have a much tougher time trying to get to that secret here. Right there is very tough to get a secret right there if you time it wrong.
Oh yeah?
I spend more time in this area than most.
Huh. Probably against
I
the
gotta figure
wall
where it is,
somewhere that you have
though.
to dash into.
You just guessed correctly.
Oh, it's in my mouth. Oh.
Hey, this is sewer level.
No!
Oh no, you're
God.
cornered. Ah. Thanks for the tip. Thank you for telling me tips about the Marauder in the middle of this fight. GG.
Yeah.
You're on top of them.
Okie dokie. It always makes me think of Tomb Raider. Old Tomb Raider. I don't know why. The waste! Blood punch. Soup? I want some soup.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, here comes the best. Here comes the ding.
Oh, it's magic soup.
Yes. Oh, the soup. The
Soup sword.
Soup sword. Ah, we said it. Oh, we jinxed.
That means it's official.
Oh yes. Oh yes, we will use the soup sword to kill the demons with our soup sword.
Yeah, they hate soup. All right.
Each demon costs 1.
We're just going to go like this real quick. Not that I like using the joystick at all, and this is only temporary, but...
Well, technically using the D-pad for like this.
Right,
Well, you're not even using joysticks anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't like using the joystick at all, ever. I don't like taking my thumb off of my move button, you know? My move touchpad. Each demon costs 1 pip. Replenish the Crucible's energy with Crucible pickups found in the world. Okay.
Starting in this area, you can pick them up here.
Ah, let me pick it up, you jerks. I'm supposed to grab that.
The Crucible is like the Crucible is the 2016 chainsaw in the Doom Eternal game right here. Why the chainsaw in 2016 used to be like a get out of jail free card. Now now the role in this game, it belongs to the Crucible, but with health instead of ammo. That's fun. I get pretty chaotic here. My tip is that don't run out of Crucible consumable thing.
Alright. Good point.
Yeah, make sure you fill them up before you go cray-cray. Otherwise you're gonna get stuck.
Damn it.
Like this one.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, the Crucible here is like a get out of jail free card, but instead of ammo like in Doom 2016, it's your health.
Right.
Yes.
How many enemies can I kill at once with this thing? Just one at a time?
One at a time, 1 or 2 at a time before you run out of them. So you have to fill them up quickly as you can before you go cray-cray. If you run out of them too early, you're gonna have a bad time. Eventually, you have to time it right. After you have one last fill, you got one left, so you have to fill them up right away.
Right.
Otherwise, you're gonna be in a tight spot and you will die. Oh, so much for your get out of jail free card.
Oh, there's no more pickups, huh? Oh, I get it. Oh, well. I mean, I've got the BFG for that, you know, and I don't even like using the BFG. I mean, I've had the BFG this whole time, and I haven't used it once.
Oh, congratulations! You finally beat this level.
I did. Thank you very much.
So, want to take a quick break before you go get your hands tied up?
I don't know. What do you have in mind?
Erdak is the Maker's homeworld. It is not. Do you journey.
This is the point of no return.
You will not be able to return until the mission is complete.
Your last opportunity to unlock items and explore the fortress until your mission is complete. Until your mission is
This is the
complete.
point.
Once you're ready to leave, configure the teleporter. Oh, interesting.
This is the part where you have to do some last minute things.
Okay. All right, let's get these buttons set up real quick. Again for navigation. I screwed them all
Remember
up in
that-
testing.
Remember the Ommaker that is in the Doom guy's temple?
Right. Do we get it?
This is this is the last time you gonna try to get it.
All right, so what do we do now? What do you suggest?
Oh, this is your choice. Do you want to get the Ommaker right now, which means you have to replay the level again, or you want to move on to the main story without it? Here's your choice.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you suggest? Do I need it? How important is it?
Well, the Ommaker is based on the same weapon from Doom 64.
Right. But is it worth getting, or should I just proceed? You think with the level, or with the game? Because I mean, I don't. If it's one of those like pull trigger win match level or guns, I'm not super interested. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't.
Well, it's
I
like
don't-
the BFG.
right.
It's like the BFG but old fire. Except that it just takes your BFG ammo.
And what do I got to do to use it? Like, or to get it?
Well, honestly, it's kind of up to you, really. You could ask chat as well if you like.
No, but like,
Yeah,
what
you know,
do I
talk-
have to do to get it? Like, what would be the process? Like, I have to play a level again or something, or complete something. I'm assuming some challenge.
Remember when you were doing the challenge thing?
Yeah.
That's the one you had to do,
Oh, I
essentially.
see. Okay.
You were doing it earlier.
Just that one? That's the only one to get the
The
Unmaker?
challenge thing. Yes, Yes, I believe that was the last the last challenge that you can complete before you can proceed what you're about to do afterwards. But that's kind of your choice, really. Do you want to continue where you were, or you want to unlock the Ommaker?
I don't
It's
know.
up to you, really.
Well, yeah. I want to
If I were you,
master
you
this
should-
little launch.
If I were you, you should just skip the Ommaker.
All right.
I consider Ommaker to be like a more powerful power rifle. I mean the plasma cannon. That's how I perceive the Ommaker. But for now, I think you can skip it. No, you can skip it.
Oh, how do I do it? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
We'll
Anyways,
stay up all
it's
night
your
and do
choice,
that
really.
later. All right. I don't think I want it. I mean, I'd rather just proceed forward. I'll play through the game again, and I'll do one and get all the pickups, and do one and get all the secrets, and then along one of those playthroughs,
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll get it and experiment with it. But now I'm kind of
Yeah.
liking moving forward.
From this point forward, you cannot go back to your previous level and get all the upgrades.
Energy is made from the souls of Hell's victims.
That's fine.
This is the fact.
I could always play again.
But I can definitely tell you that you probably need the Ommaker for the Ancient Gods DLC.
Like I can't
it's
play
about
it
to be
without it,
with
you
the
mean?
endgame.
Or is that just like a suggestion?
a suggestion,
Okay.
really. I mean, the game does suggest you to upgrade your arsenal. If you have the DLC, the game does tell you to at least get your arsenal ready to go before you play the Ancient Gods DLC.
Right. I'm not worried about the DLC at all right now. It's not even on my radar. I'll be happy to beat the game, you know,
Good.
like at some point, and then maybe in a year or two, check out the DLC and play through the game again and all that stuff.
I can tell you that the DLC is much harder than the base game.
I've
I have yet to
heard
play
the opposite.
DLCs yet.
I've heard that the DLC was easier and people were upset about it.
That's part 2.
Right. That's yeah.
Part 1 was actually way harder to the point that they had to nerf it a bit. Oh, nice use of the slow-mo right here. If only you have enough ammo for it. Oh, don't.
No, I'm not gonna get it yet.
You save the power up midway through.
Oh, wrong button.
Tyrant's pretty easy to deal with if you know how to abuse the quick switch. Oh yes, Mick Gordon, give me the heavy metal guitar.
Here the humans arrive from Earth.
Oh yes, unnecessary cutscenes.
The Khan Maker needs Earth and its souls. Her world is dying. The culling allows her people to replenish their resources and survive. As you save your world, you put hers in peril. Up ahead is Kalaras, the sightless judge. It determines who's fit to begin the soul extraction process. The rest will be discarded to the blood swamps.
This is the worst level. This is the worst part of the level thus far. Have fun with that.
What is this thing? Oops. Shit. What? That's lame. It shouldn't hurt me if I land there. Whoops. Oh, shit.
This right here is the worst level design in Doom Eternal history right here. Like, holy shit.
All right. Well, let's figure this out. So, we have eyeballs that. Do they take damage? Are they taking damage? Oh, they are taking damage. Good grief! I could hardly tell.
And now this is where it turns into the floor is lava. Have fun with that.
Oh, nice. Okay. Damn it. Oh, shoot! I dodged into him instead of away from him. Damn it.
This way you should rely on your meat hook for this area.
Alright. Can I meat hook the eye?
No, I tried, but it didn't work out for me.
Oh, shit. grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him. What
And
the
this
hell?
is where the slow mo. And this
shit.
is where the slow mo gets pretty weak. Hey, look, Easter egg right here.
Yeah.
You have the thumbs up.
We actually get
I
to see
died.
his whole arm because of the way he died right there.
This is where the slow mo weakness comes from right here. Kind of died because of it.
No, I didn't die because of the slow-mo. Not there, at least.
Well, part of it at least.
No, it was because I was trying to grapple onto the guy with the, with the meat hook. And it wouldn't latch onto him, you know? If it was faster without
Yeah.
slow-mo, then I would have just died faster, you know? Slow-mo kind of gave me a little bit of a chance to have multiple attempts.
Look at that. I can definitely see why. That was kind of a mistake on your part, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm
But
not blaming
again,
the game.
The level design it doesn't help.
I'm not blaming the level design. I've got nothing bad to say about this level. I'll take this over the goofy platforming any day.
You really need to lower the health for the eyes, though.
Yeah, but I need ammo.
Especially for ammo.
The shield is low.
Oh,
Now,
this guy's
while
done.
it's exposed.
It does nothing?
You know you can punch it, right?
Oh, I didn't know. That works better.
Punch the brain. Oh, don't worry, Nemo. Oh, Nemo, the gore in Doom Eternal is like equivalent to the Evil Dead series. Like, the first one is pretty damn gory, but like disturbing gory. While the sequel onwards is funny gore.
Right. It's
Just
like,
like that,
lighthearted gore. It's wholesome gore. It's gore for the whole family.
It's PG-16. Yeah, the Cacodemon's Ryker has some goofy sound effect. I can see why. Oh, yes.
It's like
The
Play-Doh.
grinder.
Oh, damn it.
Try to bait them into this trap. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's
Chocolate coins. More chocolate.
delicious.
Al, do you like chocolate?
Cookie and cream chocolate all day, baby.
Yeah. Peekaboo.
I believe later in the area is where you're gonna have a much harder time.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but I'm still here. Come on, big
Are you
guy.
listening? Wait. Ah, yes, that's good. Oh, that music. It's... Oh god, the music's bangers here. Oh shit, you can deal with the Archfire. Not to beat the meat grinder. And it's gone.
That Cyber Mancubus was right there waiting for me to crush him.
Looks like he crushed you. Grim shot. If only have my sound effect. Here comes the Archvile. Oh yeah. This is definitely my favorite arena fighter. Sorry, my fellowship. This is my favorite arena battle in this level. The one that involves the meat miner. Best part, you have to bait them to come into this area and then shoot it. It's so easy once you know the pattern.
Right. Oh fuck.
Ouch. You got bonked.
Yeah. Come on, Pinky. Too easy.
incoming famous last word line here.
I know, right?
Sorry to jinx it.
Damn it. I get into such a weapon switching mode that I start weapon switching when I don't mean to weapon switch.
What's a habit?
Yeah. It's good though, because it was hard to get myself to start switching weapons. Like fast, you know, like mid-fire.
Humans must be tortured, the flesh tenderized. Once enough pain has been inflicted and the spirit broken, the soul is ready for the extraction process.
It's true, that's how it works. At least they got the science right. There's nothing in there.
And this is not the hardest area of this level, by the way.
This is the hardest area? Or
No.
it's not?
It's not even the hardest.
Oh boy. Get the health. Oh, get the shield. Damn it. Oh. All right. So you got to figure out the layout of the level. I find that's always how it works. I keep dying until I figure out the layout of the level, and then it all starts clicking once I have my run. Oh, good grief.
Yeah, buff. If you know where to find the buff totem, it's easy.
Yeah. I'll find him.
Or you can miss it because it's in the high grounds.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so good, I'm going to be able to beat it without it. Damn it, Pinky. All right, let's do it again.
Meat hook at high frame rate is just so OP. Like, look at this. You can go fast at a high frame rate compared to 60 FPS mode.
I think everything's better at a high frame rate.
Always better than high frame rate.
Oh, damn it. Get up. No, what the fuck? Oh my god. All right, enough of this. Come on. Come over here. Thank you very
Hey,
much.
is that the high ground? Found the high ground.
Oh, yeah.
I really have to go this way. I got lost in this area until I check. Oh, I have to go to this area, I guess. Oh, not on top. I thought this is there. I thought this is the right direction, but it's not. There's many chests for the secret unlockable thing. Nothing else.
Hey, it's our friend.
Congratulations, you just beat the hardest Marauder battle in this level.
Really? See, that
Yes.
wasn't even too hard. I mean, I didn't die, but it was I love that. To me, like that's perfect. I feel like I'm fully utilizing, like I'm fully focused when I'm fighting that dude. I wish there were more characters like that. I don't know. I'm happy. I like it every time the Marauder shows up.
Well, to be fair, you came more prepared this time.
I wasn't prepared for a Marauder.
I
I was very surprised. Normally, I will die at the first encounter, and then I got to figure it out. But that one just flowed. But I'm already in the fun zone. See, this arena put me in the fun zone. So, watch out. Watch out, demons. Ryker's in the fun zone.
In my playthrough, I died like 6 times in that particular area. It's mainly because of this little enemy type.
Oh yeah, you know what would make it, like what's made all the difference for me is just the having my weapon access on my face buttons. I'm so surprised at how much of a good solution that's like come to be. I'm pleasantly surprised.
as something Liz Smart himself suggested in his Doom Eternal video. And that essentially is config in a nutshell. Like instead of just holding the button, you use the weapon wheel. It's more like a weapon quick switch inside of Warframe.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with it. Same button as Warframe. Yeah, the same button I would use in Warframe. Same button as in Warzone 2.
In Crisis Remaster, which I believe the recent patch introduced that feature as part of a classic nano shoot.
I refunded that game when it first came out. Has it gotten any better?
Crisis Remaster?
Yeah.
Well, they brought back Ascension. They brought back the interactivity a bit. Just some minor performance improvements.
Nice.
Otherwise, business as usual.
Yeah.
Also, Epic Games Store exclusivity. Don't
Right.
forget about that.
Yeah, that's where I bought it. I was happy to find out that they do take refunds. No, I got stuck. Damn it, I hate it when I get stuck. That's always the worst part.
Always happens. I'm guessing this is where you gonna take a break or end the stream though?
Yeah, my friend, you're here to share with us your thoughts at the end of the show. Steam controller, or demon related, or Doom related, or Hugo
Or the
Martin's
Farnsworth
beard
related. Or the drink you're drinking. That's one.
I'm drinking because
Oh.
you've got a great story to tell. So
Oh boy.
here we go.
Ghostbusters.
That's so appropriate. That's a good story, dude. That's one of my favorite stories.
I think there's something. Yeah, there's something strange on the neighborhood, but which one should I call?
I know. Who are you gonna
The
call?
demon, the Doomslayer.
Dude, could you imagine a Ghostbusters Doom DLC?
Oh please, this would be a April Fool's joke.
That would be amazing. And like the plasma rifle, like that would be perfect. Do like a reskin for it. Ghostbusters skin. That'd be so cool. I can see
That
it.
could happen.
I've always
I can
wanted
see
to.
them doing it as part of an Asian Gods DLC,
Right.
more or less.
You know, I can see Epic doing it. I can see Fortnite doing it, which sucks. But man, they've got the coolest. They've paid for the coolest licenses ever in that game.
If the Apple versus Epic court case is any indication, they sure have money to burn.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if Fortnite's any indication, holy smokes, man. It's unlimited money. They just have all the money. They found out. They figured it out. Children. Market to children,
So,
and you'll just have
question
all the
is-
money.
When will the Doomslayer come to Fortnite?
Right? Yeah.
That's a good question.
I don't know.
Like,
Since
sure, let's-
Microsoft owns him
let's-
now, I'm not sure.
Yeah, let's put the Doomslayer in a ESRB rated T game that is generally aimed for children, but not really sort of camp.
I mean, look at Smash Bros, you know?
Yeah, they got Bayonetta.
Yeah,
A usually M-rated character in a ESRB rated E10.
It's like when I was a kid, we would have all sorts of like celebrities, usually rappers or actors that were only in like grown-up movies, telling us to not do drugs on TV. It always
Oh,
felt
yes.
really funny.
That cartoon.
No,
Oh yes,
even in real life, you know,
that
those public.
or
Service
cartoon
announcements.
characters telling you, "Hey, don't take drugs."
Yeah, Mr. T was the only one that worked. Mr. T telling me, actually gave me, second thoughts later on in life. I was like, Mr. T was kind of a hypocrite, but he might have had a point. Then again, he wore a lot of jewelry, so it's hard to trust a guy that wears a whole bunch of jewelry like that. But it's Mr. T. But it's Clubber Lang. Yeesh.
Mr. T. So, Doom Eternal, how was it thus far?
I'm having a really good time. I'm having more fun than I did last time I played. And it's all to do with those face buttons being my weapon selection and having those combos and that weapon switching so easy. That full pull to weapon switch, that's huge. That's like just massive. It changes the way I play because it's like soft pull, fire, 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 full pull switch, soft pull, fire, fire, fire. It can't work as your only weapon switch, and it wouldn't work in most other games or in any other game really. But it works great in Doom because rocket launcher, ballista, back and forth until you run out of ammo. And the combos I'm having fun with. So I don't think that there's a lot that I'm really going to change about the configuration. At least, the system of it. But I think I'm going to make adjustments to the different combos. The ballista super shotgun combo is great. And I like the rocket launcher assault rifle combo. And I like the pulse blast and chain gun combo, even though I didn't use that a lot tonight. I like those ones, but I think there's probably more that I'll end up liking. I'm probably going to mess with those too.
Oh boy, can't wait for you to try that config out in a master level.
Yeah? Dude, I'm doing ultra violence. What more do you want from me? On a Steam controller, mind you. I feel really good, like, with where it's at. Like, when you go from, like, mouse and keyboard to a Steam controller, you always have to, like, expect to do way worse. And it takes a long time to start getting better, getting as good as you were on a mouse and keyboard. So when you get to a point in a game where I don't feel like I'm doing worse than I would with a mouse and keyboard, that's a really nice place to be, because then it's just about learning the game, learning the enemies, learning where they spawn from, learning the level layout, learning the different weapons and the synergies between them. That's like a really, really fun level to get to. But for me, the first bunch of levels are getting the Steam controller config really ironed out and really honed. And then, small tweaks and stuff from there. But I think for the most part, I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what else the game has to offer. And I'm definitely looking forward to playing some of those levels again and again. Just for the sake of fighting that Marauder.
Boy. Meanwhile, I decided to play the Super Gorness mass level.
Yeah.
Unprepared. It took me like 47 minutes to complete, by the way.
That doesn't seem that crazy, honestly. To me, that doesn't seem that crazy.
I came in unprepared.
Right.
And I experienced the most fun zone I've experienced in my lifetime, to the point that I had to switch controllers midway through.
Oh no. What did you switch to?
I started with a Steam controller. I did tell that story before back in the Doom 2016 stream, but as a refresher, I started with the Steam controller at first, but then midway through, I hit the limit because of the quick actions, the quick weapon switch buttons. It's not working well for me, so I switched to the DualSense controller midway through because of the quick switch.
What was the difference with the quick switch function on the DualSense?
Oh, simply put, it's faster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's much faster with either the DualSense or the DualShock 4.
Why is that?
It comes down. Yes, yeah, you're familiar with the bumpers on the Steam controller.
Yeah.
It's really bad. There's like a slight delay if I just click it.
Oh, really?
But if I try to click it twice, it doesn't switch as fast as I would want to. It just opens up the weapon wheel. But that's before the main update that introduced the weapon switch delay.
Right. Yeah, that's a really handy thing. I like cranking it all the way up so that weapon wheel doesn't even pop up anymore. It's really handy. So sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you can continue.
And that was released in an update. That wasn't in the game originally. Because that would be really annoying.
Originally not.
I was so happy when I looked for that in the menu and actually saw it. I was like, yes, this is what I want. That's cool.
Yeah, it was added. It was added as part of the Ancient Gods DLC Part 2.
Yeah, right on.
Alongside the race wheel HUD. That shit is useful when they officially made that as a tips when doing the master level for the Super Goatness, which is where they officially made that as a strategy.
Right. I wish it was more useful because I would love to be able to turn off the HUD, but I can't see what grenade I have selected. And like grenade,
I agree.
Like there's just like a couple of things missing from it that would just make it perfect. So it's kind of a bummer because like you look around your cursor to get some idea of what stats and stuff are at, but then you also have to look down in the bottom right corner to get everything. So it's almost like,
yeah, it's not really useful.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but hopefully they'll update it as time goes on and add more data.
I hope it works more similar to how the Half-Life games does. Like closer to the crosshair, you can see the health indicator and ammo as well.
Yeah,
something like that could be useful. But good thing that the devs, aka Hugo Martin, is listening to the feedback nowadays.
Right.
And we can see that in the future. Also, shout out to Under the Mayo for doing a lot for the Doom community.
Yeah, I'm sure he's listening. So, shout out, Mr. Mayo. Thanks for all your videos.
Mayo man,
they're really good.
Now next up we need Under the Ketchup.
I think that's your mantle, my friend. You must pick up the torch and get under the ketchup.
Oh, great. My inconsistent upload schedule is going to be even more inconsistent.
Why don't you post your videos in the TRICOM in a VHS channel? Why don't you do this?
Where the channel is.
Why don't anyone do this? Everyone that makes videos, please share your videos with our community. It's literally one of the reasons that we exist. You can share your videos with a small community. You can get feedback if you want feedback. My rule is I do not offer feedback on anyone's anything unless they ask me for feedback. Otherwise, I will just encourage and support and share and like and subscribe. Probably, I mean, maybe.
And and before we end this stream, this live stream is sponsored by ProfessorNet.com. If you want, in order to get the best fun zone, you have to log into your
download the Fun Zone DLC today and discover your fun zone.
I can't make a joke about it anymore. I can't.
All right,
I kind of
Al.
lost my mind with. Anyway, I think I'm gonna head off though.
Me as well. Thank you for hanging out, man. Thanks for stopping by. It was good hanging out and good talking to you.
I was hoping for Solar Fair to come over, but he was busy though.
Yeah, well, we'll be playing more Doom Eternal. I would love to get Sora's thoughts, especially Sora, if you're watching, if you or anybody in the TRICOM for that matter, if you guys play Doom Eternal or are interested in Doom Eternal and happen to jump back in now, share with me your thoughts and share with me your configs. And if you're interested in mine, let me know. I'll post it. It's not finished yet, but I mean, you've seen the state that it's in. It works. It's just not fully formed.
Works.
But yeah, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on your progression through the story of Doom Eternal. And Al, share your videos if you have any, and be encouraged to make more so that you can share them. Make Doom Eternal videos about the Steam controller. Nobody's doing that. I've been looking on YouTube to find Steam controller stuff on Doom Eternal. There's very little. There should be more. It's such a fun game to play with a Steam controller, and it's challenging. And I want to find a bunch of people who are really good so I can watch them and then feel like I can be that good, you know? There's a ton of people that are great with other controllers. It's amazing. There's amazing mouse and keyboard players too, but Steam controller needs more love.
Coincidentally, I think I wrote a script for it a long time ago, as I was waiting for my Steam controller copy, but I put it in my back burner for some reason.
Get it off that burner. Do it.
Oh no.
Shoot that script.
Oh. I
Do
do
it.
have a couple of video ideas.
You should.
I know I got like a few games that I do want to show that can benefit with the Steam controller, but someday.
Someday. Tomorrow's a good day for a someday. It's a Wednesday. It's a Warzone Wednesday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow is Warzone Wednesday.
Please don't make me download like 45 gigabytes.
45? I
No,
wish, dude.
one.
It's like 145 gigabytes. It's insane.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. But you should
God.
still do it so you can play with us. Then there would be 3 Steam controller players. Could you imagine?
Time to buy 4 gigabytes. Time to buy 4 terabytes just for Warzone.
Just uninstall everything and only play Warzone on Wednesdays.
Well, I gotta head off for real.
All right. See you later, man.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow.